It's so cold and I can't open this. Okay. Let's lose the irritability. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hey. I am off today and tomorrow. Well, not technically off, right? I'm still on the clock, but the schedule looks pretty easy today and tomorrow. So I need to wipe my glasses. It's crazy how my sister has eyeglasses. I'll see if I can get a picture of her in these eyeglasses. They're very similar to mine. Hers are a little bit bigger and hers are Tom Fords. Mine are Pradas. And they both have black frames. I'm gonna put her here so you can see. But something about the black frames are great. I've been wearing these quite a bit because my eyes feel very strained every time I look at the laptop, and I look at my laptop a lot. When I'm working, I look at my laptop a lot. Hello everybody, it's the next day. I don't know if I said that. Basically the story of my life, and if you're a woman and you're watching this, I will insert the clip right over my face. It is this. So my pelvic area, my abdominal area is on fire. That is why I'm taking little 30-minute naps here and there throughout the day today. Don't have much of an appetite, which I heard that when you're on your period, that not having much of an appetite, vomiting, when you have those cases to the extreme, that something is wrong. You shouldn't be having that. You should literally just be going on your period 2 to 3 days and you're good. So if you're going on your period like 7, 8 days, you need to get that checked out. I'm around the 4-day mark, so today is officially day 1 because I started last night. After Lily left, I could start to feel it. So I'm in a bit of pain, and I am sorry. The only way my pain can go away is Western medication. Do you hear my chat? So of course I'm wearing my comfort sweater because I feel like crap today. One of my friends is actually coming to see me in, I'd like to say maybe the next hour or 40 minutes or so. Just to come hang out for a bit. I haven't seen him in a while, and yeah, just hang out, have a coffee. I don't feel like having an alcoholic beverage today. Have you ever heard me say that? In a bit of pain, but yeah, this vlog, I don't know what's gonna happen to it. I don't know what's gonna happen to this vlog. I don't think it's gonna be that long. Making myself a cup of coffee. Dream. That's what the cup actually says. I don't know if don't focus on me. Focus on the cup. There we go. That's what the cup says. Dream. And if there's anything about me, it's that I'm a dreamer. I am Vuyo. Vuyo the dreamer. Katleho the dreamer. One thing I haven't spoken about is my reading, because I haven't been reading that much. Because my mental health hasn't been in the best place in the last month or so, I really find it very difficult to read. I struggle to read because my mind is not there, so I'm not really taking in the information that I would want to be taking in. So I haven't been reading. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I haven't been reading. However, I have recorded a video of my winter TBR, which is my to be read list, and I'm going to show you those books here. There's going to be a full video that's going to drop on my channel where I go into the synopses of the books and tell you a little bit more about the storyline of each book. But today I actually want to show you because I want to pick the book from that pile today. So I'm going to do that with my nice cup of coffee while I await my guest to arrive, so we can have a little chit chat. I don't know why I agreed to it. I'm not quite sure why I agreed to it, because I am not the best in terms of mood when I am going through, my phase as a woman. But it's also nice to have people around sometimes. I don't have people around a lot. And yesterday with Lily was amazing because I had someone around. I had somebody I could talk to, chat with, laugh with for a little bit. And I thought, I actually haven't had anyone around my house in quite a while, now that I think about it. It's either I'm the one stepping out, but I haven't had anyone outside of Lily in my house in quite a while. So I was just like, you know what, sure, you can come over. I mean, I feel crappy anyway, and maybe having company might just lift my spirits a little bit. Just, chatting and catching up. This is somebody I've known for 16, 17 years now, and I thought, you know what, why not? He can come over and we can chill for a bit. So that's what we're going to do. But before that happens, I thought I should show you my books. So shall we go there? But my couch looks brand new. Alright, Lily. Okay, my couch looks brand new and it feels glorious. And not only does it feel glorious, it smells glorious, because when we were washing it, we added a little bit of comfort softener in there. And my babe, I could lie on there all day. I really could. Sorry, blue light, the wind outside, kind of insane. But am I grateful to be inside, warm and cozy? Absolutely am, yeah. I'm going to show you the books that I'll be reading, but I'm not going to give you the synopsis. But I'm trying really hard to get to read these books by the end of August. If I can read these books by the end of August, I have survived in life. I have done great things. The first one is Beartown by Frederick Bachman. I love Frederick Bachman. His books are absolutely amazing. This is the one where it's more of a thriller or a mystery kind of setup, and very different to what I've read by Frederick Bachman, but I've heard great things about this one. And set in an isolated town, lots of snow, cold. And something happens between a girl and a guy in a high school, and it kind of divides the town in two. And this one is Sister Maiden Monster, and this is by Lucy Snyder. This is basically after a virus ravages the earth, the planet, and things start happening to people, transformations start happening to people, where people want to eat each other, people want to eat brains, people want to beat up people. It's crazy. Chaos ensues, right? The next one is more on the fun side, which is something that I could start reading now while I wait for my friend to arrive. This is I Bet You'd Look Good in a Coffin by Katie Brent. This is another author that I have read a book from. I always forget the title of her book. And it's over there. I always forget the title, but it's in the video that I've shot. Really good socialite who has a penchant for killing men, especially men that are not good men, that are misogynistic, that are harmful to women, that kind of but it's nice, it's dark, it's sarcastic, but we're essentially following a hilarious and smart socialite / serial killer. It's great, it's fabulous. Rouge by Mona Awad. Again, Mona Awad is another author that I've read a number of books from. My favorite one being All's Well, which is based on the Shakespearean play called All's Well That Ends Well, or It Is Well, something like that. But this is Rouge. So it's basically about a girl who is obsessed with skin and skincare products and is always following social media and all of this. Her mother dies. She has to go back home to bury her mother, finds some things out about her mother and some cultish spa that she attended that might have to do with her death. Very interesting. Dark as well. Another one that I'm really looking forward to reading, and I might actually start. Maybe I might start this one. All right, this is The Vegetarian by Han Kang, and Japanese author. Again, a woman who decides, a married woman who is a housewife, and her husband is an office worker, and she decides to go on a plant-based diet, plant-based lifestyle, and things start happening and things start changing, and it explores a lot of things on fantasy and desire and things that happen when you change your lifestyle or change your way of living. I feel like my voice sounds very low today. It's interesting. Sour Candy, also very dark, as you can see. Look at that cover, stunning, and very, very short. It's literally 80 something pages, 77 pages. I can literally read this now and finish it before that gent arrives. This is by Keelan Patrick Burke, and kind of too lazy to tell you the synopsis, but it's about a dad and a son and a whole lot of stuff. Okay, this is House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. Again, another beautiful cover with a deer with antlers, same like the other one, but now this one, it's actually a skull if you look properly. Haha, very dark, creepy. This is another author that I absolutely love her work. She wrote The Year of the Witching. This one is about vampires. Okay, set back in the day, rich elite society of vampires. They hire a new blood maid, and the owner of that manor or whatever takes a liking to this new blood maid, but all the other maids start disappearing. And now this new blood maid starts wondering what the fuck is going on. And from a South African author, we have A Short Life by Nikki Greenwald. If you know who Nikki Greenwald is, she was a big, well-known entertainment journalist. Well, she was an entertainment journalist who had a lot of shows on TV, and she's interviewed big-time celebrities, your Idris Elbas, your Leonardo DiCaprios, and all of that. But she has now written a book, and really excited to read this, so looking forward to it. It's also a thriller. 2 fatal accidents happen on one road one night, and lives collide, things happen, and we get to find out what those are. Basically, in a nutshell. So those are the books that I'm going to be reading in between now, which is the end of June, and hopefully the end of August. Do I think I'm going to get through all of them? No, I probably won't, but I would like to try to get through at least 3 or 4 of them before the end of August, and I might get lucky. Who knows? I'm probably going to start today now, so I think I might wrap this up here. This might be the last bit of the vlog that you see. If you see something else, well, lucky you, whoop-de-doo. Welcome back. It's another video vlog thing. At this point I don't know where I am, what time slot I'm in, really, because we just keep going. Do you know what I mean? So I cooked. I don't cook. This I don't classify as cooking. When I make bulgur wheat, it's not cooking. It literally takes 10-15 minutes to do. It's not a big deal. But I needed to do this because I got a bunch of meat in my fridge. I went out on Friday for like a late lunch, early dinner kind of situation. And I grabbed a takeaway because I could barely eat. And so that's in the fridge. So I literally just needed to do something that's going to go as a side to inyama. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, I had to step out and go do someone's makeup. It was just a kind gesture. She'd asked me to do a makeup for a function that she was going to, and I said, sure, no problem. I don't do makeup for people. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a whatever, but, I get told a lot that when I have my face on, like, you look so good, girl. And did you do that yourself? I'm like, I did. Took me all of 20 minutes. So I had to go and do the makeup. When that was happening, I got a delivery. I've already opened it because I need to just shoot a little kind of clips for the gram, for Instagreasy. I'm gonna post those a little bit later, but I did them anyway. So I've opened it. I know what's in there. But here's the kicker. If you watch my cooking videos, you know one thing about me. I'll show you. Okay? You know one thing about me. In life, you'll know, I can't take the rest out. You'll know that I'm an Ina Paarman girl. I am. This is Ina Paarman. You see me all the time using Ina Paarman spices, right? You see it all the time. Look at this one. This one's like a potato spice, and then we got a lemon pepper spice. Lemon and some. I can't see it. Lemon and rosemary, right? Potatoes. This is really good for when you have when you baking oven baked potatoes. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't know how to season it, and you're like, rosemary, or just get potato spice. Just get it. I had to repurchase it, but I love them, right? The point of it all is I love them. Can you guess what's in here? Yes, I got a PR drop from Ina Paarman. And I'm like, Ina, girl, where have you been? Can we make it sponsored next time? But it's neither here nor there. So let me show you what I got from Ina Paarman's little kitchen, okay? So excited. One that I didn't know is actually a thing and actually exists. I don't even know if this is new or it's old or what is this. This is fish stock. I love it. It's even got the best before. Yeah, I guess, son. Concentrated liquid stock. So it's a liquid stock for when you're cooking your fish. Okay? I don't cook fish much in the house, but I do. I do visit it from time to time. We're going to play around with this girl when we do, okay? Love it, right? One of my favorites is these that come in these containers. I love these so much. This is the beef flavor stock powder. The one that I like is the roast onion or brown onion stock powder, or the brown onion powder. In your meat. Baby. I was like, I got you, girl. So when I'm cooking beef, next time I'm cooking beef, sila, mina no beef. I love that. I actually love these containers. I think they're so cute, and they're normally sealed, and then once you open it, you use it, cook it, all right? Don't use the whole thing, obviously. One thing I do cook in the house quite a bit is pasta, okay? I haven't cooked pasta in a while now. So they sent me through some pasta sauce, okay? Okay, it's giving pasta sauce. It's giving Italia. You know what I'm saying? It's giving Italy. I'd love to go back to Italy. Yeah, been to Italy. Look, I have love-hate relationship with Italy. but it's a beautiful country. One thing I will tell you, we did two cities. In Italy, we did Venice and Milan. But beautiful, ragazza. That's not even a word. I'm not even gonna lie, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Racism was kind of insane. But whatever, we got pasta sauce. We're gonna bring Italy to us, courtesy of Paarman. Okay, Miss Paarman. What is new to me, however, are these. I'm so excited about these. Okay, we've got creamy mushroom soup. Simply eat and enjoy. Hello? Was I not showing soup? Just in my previous vlog, but it was from Muli's. But I didn't know who Ina the girl also does the soup. Okay, Ina the girl. And we've got country chicken soup. I'm a chicken lover. Can't go wrong with me with this one. So I'm so excited to try out the soup. And then the final thing is, here we go. Cape Malay curry, cooking sauce, we love it. Charlie, we love the Cape Malay curry here in this house. So we're gonna get us some like a seafood mix or something, and then we're gonna add the Cape Malay curry sauce to it because it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be delish. You hear? Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I was actually so surprised because I use Ina Paarman spices every single time I cook. Not the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? In terms of spices, they're not the cheapest. They're really not. But are they better in terms of flavor and for seasoning? They are. They absolutely are. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? They absolutely are, and we love them. So it's great. This is fabulous. Yeah, and the soup you can make in the microwave, 90 seconds, or put it on the stovetop. I typically would put it on the stovetop. Yeah, I'd put it in a little pot and cook it for about 5 minutes. So I would prefer it that way. Does it have mushroom chunks? Yes, water, fresh mushrooms, fresh onion, chicken stock, fresh cream, cornstarch, vegetable oil, buttermilk powder. I don't know what that means, but it sounds delicious. Okay. Hi. It's a different day. It's Friday today. Welcome back. I just wanted to pop in and give you a little bit of a reading update. Oh, that didn't work out. That's what I wanted to do. Welcome back, everybody. It's a new day. Currently listening to this on audio. I get asked quite a bit, what audio app do I listen to? What app do I use to listen to audiobooks? And here you go. That's me listening to this. It's really good. As expected, it's really good. The app that I use is called Everand. It used to previously be known as Script, and it's a really, really great app for audiobooks, and I love it, man. Love it so much. Kesana, you can't tell me nothing about Everand. But I'm currently listening to You'd Look Good in a Coffin, and this is really good. It's a very playful thriller, kind of keeps you on your toes, book about a woman, a socialite who's quite wealthy by the name of Kitty Collins. And this is the second book in the series of these books. I don't know how many books they're going to be, but this is amazing. As expected, as with the first one, it's really good. In this one, we follow Kitty, who's known as... If you've read the first book, you already know. Can you talk? I know it's Friday, but goodness, let me take a sip of my dirty cha. Dirty. But Kitty is a socialite, an English socialite, got a bit of money, and she's known, if you've read the first book, she's known for offing men who are bad men, who do bad things to women, and she loves it. She's got just a desire to take out men who are not good people, especially to women. But she's been on a hiatus for quite some time, and this book opens up with her in a relationship with a lovely man by the name of Charlie, and Charlie and Kitty are just pretty much living their best lives. You know, she's taken this hiatus from men, right? But she keeps feeling this desire to do it until one day she's scrolling on social media. She comes across this other content creator, a social media influencer by the name of Blaze Bundy, and she does not like him. Very misogynistic, very red pill, very kind of just gives off bad advice to men, all of this, blah, blah, blah. And she's just like, you know, I suppose one little kill wouldn't hurt. You know, and she does do a little bit of a kill, but it's not Blaze Bundy. At this point of the book, it's not Blaze. And I have discovered, I kind of already caught one thing that was, I kind of saw it coming. But anyway, she is, you know, she finds herself in a position where she is, you know, living up to these desires of, you know, killing the men. And she starts with a particular man that she really doesn't like, and this man is connected to somebody that she knows. She attends an anger management class purely because she wants to, you know, shove down this anger that she has towards men, because the more angry she gets, the more she wants to, you know. But she learns of somebody who is in that class who was done really dirty by a particular famous musician, and she's just like, maybe I could just come out of a hiatus just for this gent, right? And she does what she needs to do, and she ends up going to France after she does that for her mother's wedding. At the mother's wedding, she realizes that the very same Blaze Bundy that she cannot stand is at the wedding. And that's all I can share. That's all I can share. All I know is that it's fun. It's a good time. I'm listening to it while I clean my house, or while I'm driving, or while I'm doing all those sorts of things. And it's just really, really good. So I've been loving this one. One that is very hard to read, because it talks about femicide cases and, you know, the femicide cases that are happening in Brazil, and it follows a lawyer by the name of, what's her name? I forgot her name, but it follows her when she goes on a little project for work where she needs to go to a certain community, like a rural community, where she's doing work with regards to the femicides that have currently been happening in that area. And she actually really takes up this opportunity because she's also running away from her life, particularly in the sense that, not literally running away, but she's avoiding her life a little bit because something happens between her and her boyfriend at the beginning of the book. And it has to do with assault, and it is very, very hard to read. But is it great? Yes, it's much shorter than Kitty Collins, so I'm really enjoying this one as well, but it's a hard read. But if you're somebody who is big on, you know, just stories surrounding social justice and femicide and, you know, anything surrounding women and the injustices that are done against women, this would be a book that you would enjoy. For now, I'm enjoying both of them. I feel like this one is definitely going to be a 5, and the first one was a 5 as well. So I need to go collect something at the gate, but I'm really, really loving these. I'll touch base with you guys about what's been happening lately in a little bit. I'll be back just now. I'll be back from the gate. Back from the gate. I was literally going to go pick up if you're South African, you know, my babe. I was going to go pick up chicken licken. You guys might not believe that I eat takeaway, and I do. Chicken licken. Yo, no, KFC, as my grandmother would say, KFC. What's my favorite takeaway? I'm trying to think what my favorite takeaway is. But typically I'll have like KFC. I'm not big on burger places in terms of takeaway. I really like chicken place. I really love chicken. I think you guys may have picked that up when you have been watching my vlogs and things. But on Fridays, I typically spoil myself and I buy myself a cheeky little takeaway, as the Brits would say. Buy myself a cheeky little takeaway and I enjoy it, you know. I don't want to cook. Who wants to cook on a Friday? And if I'm not going anywhere, I enjoy it. I also went into the shops to pick up this because this is the Schweppes Shaweepies. If you're on TikTok, you would know where that comes from, Shaweepies. But this is the Schweppes grapefruit flavor. Because the other day I picked up the Gordon's Sunset Orange or Blood Orange Gin. I was picking up my Jameson whiskey, but I saw on TikTok somebody making a cocktail with that Sunset Orange Gin with this. So I'm going to try it later on this afternoon and we can do a little bit of a taste test, you know what I mean? It is currently 1:30. I haven't eaten at all today. So I might just dive into that chicken leg. You know what I'm saying? But lots has been happening. It's been a really busy week for me. And so I haven't been able, I've just been recording piece by piece by piece. I haven't really been doing anything much but working. And I do enjoy my time away when I'm working. Do you know what I mean? But one thing I've recently gotten into, and I'm not sure if this is a good or a bad thing, is chais, dirty chai lattes. Wow, with oat milk. Wow. That baby girl, it's so delicious. This baby girl is so delicious, and this is from Vida Cafe. I typically try the dirty chais from different places, and the one that I've enjoyed, I suppose, the most is from Woolies Cafe. Really love the Woolies Cafe one, and the Starbucks one isn't so bad as well. But this one is a close second to the Starbucks one. Really good. The one that I didn't enjoy is from Plato. I think they made it too... It tasted far too sweet. I don't know what they put in there, or they put in too much of I don't know what they put in there, because I normally don't sweeten it with like honey or sugar. I just drink it as it is. But it was so sweet, it was unbearable. But I'm really into it. I've been reading quite a bit, enjoying my books, and literally just working. You know, something about being a gogo like myself. I enjoy taking time away. When I'm free, I like to just relax and watch TV and binge on some TV, and just, you know, chill out and mice. The nice thing about this flexibility with working at home some days and working in the office some days is Mbali and I, my friend, have decided to do this thing where we work together. So she works remotely, so she's always at home. But, you know, it gets stifling a little bit sometimes to just always constantly be in the house working. And we like to go out and see people, you know, and see the world. So what we've decided to do is twice or three times a month we meet at a workshop 17. If you're South African and you're of the working population, you'll know what a workshop 17 is. It's just co-working spaces, basically like WeWork or whatever. It's really nice offices that have different co-working spaces. They've got boardrooms for privacy. They've got one-on-one booths where if you need to take a call, you can take it in the booth, or an open working space where you can sit with other people and all of that. So we're trying to do that at least 2-3 times a month, and we started last week, where I went to workshop 17 with her, and we just kind of spent the day there, working there together. and it was lovely, you know, people watching. And then it's connected right to the mall as well, to Rosebank, the zone. So we also managed to kind of go downstairs, grab a coffee in the morning, then go downstairs again and grab lunch. Just fabulous. And it was just so nice because we like to people watch, and we also got to shop a little bit, go in and out of the shops. And it's just been, it's nice. And I think that's something that I look forward to, especially on the days where I'll be home and working from home like today. But today is a very chilled Friday. This is the nice thing about adulting, you know, especially when you have a little bit of flexibility with the work that you do, where you can be here today, there tomorrow, all of that, and choose where you work. That's the best part. But today seems to be a very, very easy Friday for me. Not really getting in any emails. Everything is kind of chilled. Like, I answered a few emails in the morning, and I haven't gotten anything since. Wait, stop that. I have gotten something. Oh, okay, it's one of those ad emails, whatever. But, yeah. This is a place where I feel. This is a place I call. So let's try it, shall we? We've got Gordons, okay? We're gonna try it for now. Like, I might switch and actually have whiskey later. But because it's Friday, it's 4 o'clock, it's cold as hell, hence why I've swapped out from the sweater that I was wearing. I needed something with a hoodie, so I swapped it out because my ears need to feel warm. Alright, we're gonna do Gordani plus Schwippies, right? Schwips. Shall we start with Gordani? Gonna eyeball it, you know, to your heart's content. Do as much as you want. It's definitely more than 2 shots, but see the fuck is. It's Friday. Anyway, then we're gonna throw in literally such a sweet orange, and then we're gonna just press it in there, man. Fight the good fight, you know. Press it, man. Fine, cover ngaphakathi lapha, man. Okay, then we're gonna do grapefruit. I know orange, grapefruit, it doesn't quite work, but we're gonna try and make it work in this case, right? Grapefruit, it's pink. Grapefruit is a very acquired taste. You know, some people love it, some don't. I don't hate it, I don't love it. It's whatever. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. It's very orange. Do you know mine? Very orange, but when I look at it, it's like a mixture of pink and orange, you know, but then you guys can't see it because, you know. So here we go. Okay. All right, so here we are. Okay, it's a dash of grapefruit with a dash of Gordani. Is it sunset orange? Sunset orange. Okay, I've had this before, you know, and I typically like having it with just soda water. But then I saw that thing on the Tiggity Talk, and then I was like, it's worth a try, you know. I'm anti. Let me taste this first. Very much grapefruit. It's fine. We're gonna taste it. We're gonna give it a try. If you don't like sour things, I wouldn't suggest mixing it with the grapefruit. Mix it with something else. But grapefruit is typically sour, and whatever. Okay. It's very refreshing. Very refreshing. It's actually quite refreshing. I don't know if it's my favorite gin mix concoction. I don't think it's my favorite. It's very grapefruity, and I don't hate grapefruit, but I don't love it either. I don't know what I was expecting to come out of this, you know, trying it out. sharp. It's refreshing. It's not my favorite flavor in terms of mixing a gin with it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, babe. It's not my fave. But it's quite refreshing. One thing I will give you is that it's quite refreshing, but I'll let you know how it goes. I'll probably have maybe 1 or 2 of these and then shift on over to the big boy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drink this, and hopefully within the next 10 minutes or so it does what it needs to do. It lays me down to rest. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? I love you. Bye.